G'day guys and girls, welcome back to SideQuest Gaming, where we take a look at both old games and new to try and uncover some of those little hidden gems that you might want to give a crack try out for yourself. Today we're taking a look at the demo for Shadow of the Road, a turn-based RPG set in kind of feudal Japan, and it is the demo that's come out as part of Next Fest. I'm a big fan of our cat games, of Pathfinder, some of the fantastic games out there, so I'm quite excited to give this a shot. Going to dive in for about 20 to 30 minutes today, see what we think. As always, I'm going to wrap up with my thoughts, feelings, and impressions of the game at the end. Let's dive in. This is not the Nippon you know. Shadow of the Road takes place at the fall of the Edo period. It is a time of great change, not just for Nippon, but the entire world. While some of the changes occurred in reality, many others are unique to the story. While great care has been taken to research and explore these areas with sensitivity, characters, locations, and events do not reflect their real-life counterparts. This is a work of fiction. As for how and why these deviations from history have occurred, that is for you to discover. Welcome to Shadow of the Road. Dive in. Civil war erupts between shogun and emperor, between divine traditions and ruthless progress. Two sides locked in their pathetic ideologies wage war. Our dear shogun's divine traditions are no match for the emperor, corrupted by foreign technology. Countless samurai are slaughtered. Among them, Master Moshitsugu, loyal servant of the shogun. He leaves behind his two most faithful sons. Students, forced to flee the battle in disgrace. Wounded, pursued, grieving the man that raised them. They are no longer samurai. Now they are ronin, with no honor and no future. Around them, Nippon is transforming. Will it be reborn? Or will it burn? Ooh, I like that there's like freaking mechs against samurai. This is going to be cool. Had a very The Last Samurai sort of vibe going on. So a few days later, Satoru and Akira arrive at a well-travelled Ryokan, a half-day's march from Edo. A few surviving stragglers from the Shogun's army occupy the booths around them. Wayless and grieving their fallen master, the Ronin consider their next move. Alright. Of course he knew. Master Moshitsugu was cunning and relentless in equal measure. What were we thinking? Sneaking into the cellar and drinking his prize sake. Satoru listens to the memory of a happier time in silence, a morose expression on his face. And just as we return with unsteady feet and stinking of booze, who awaited us? Our master. But it was not me that revealed our misdeeds. Oh yes, it was all my fault. You see my skin, Satoru? Tell me, how could I hide the blush of sake? 2 decades later, and his words still ring clear. It is time to spar. A samurai is always prepared. Tell me, Satoru, what happened next? I do not recall. Akira raises an eyebrow. Is that so? You do not recall our battle of the ages? Two students faced against their master. Akira erupts into laughter. A sight I'll never forget. The shinai trembling in your hands, and the concentration on your face, desperately holding on to the contents of your stomach. That is not how I remember it. He beat us until we could no longer stand. Was it a lesson or a punishment? Satoru remembers his master's words. A wound given in training is a wound taken from the battlefield. At the word battlefield, Satoru's expression falls. He gazes into his sakuzaki. Satoru, you do not mourn him alone. Every strike of his blade, every lesson that he imparted, it is thanks to Master Mochitsugu that we drink and remember. Yeah. It was our duty to protect him, but we failed. There was no way to save him, but you, Satoru, you I could save. I do not regret that. Our lives have not been saved, Akira. We traded them for our honor. Alright, we have options. We can say honor can be restored, our lives cannot. I will not rest until yours is reclaimed. Or we can say, then we shall act as honroyo. We will not rest until we bring death to those who wronged our master. Oh, okay. We can talk about saving. No, we're definitely going to be like vengeance masters. Let's do that. They improved our relationships. Okay. Then we shall act as all royal. Satoru's eyes lock in determination as Kamido demands of us. The Satoru I know has returned. My arrows and tanto shall follow you to Yōkai itself. Alright, here we go. Search every corner. They're here somewhere. Battle. They look a bit angry. Oh, that was unnecessary. Come on, don't trash the Ryokan. It's not fair. The owner didn't do anything. Wild dogs of the Shogun, fleeing from your master's heels. Come out, Ronin cowards. It seems we have been found. No matter, I will flee no longer. Hiding does not become a warrior. Allow me, Satoru. I will teach them to fear the bite of a wild dog. I may be a Ronin, but I still walk the path of Kamido. I will defend the Shogun's honor, or the war has taken everything from us. I will not see you come to harm. We fight together. Yeah, let's do the second one. Push towards the samurai path. Okay. So there's obviously different kind of karma paths that we can take. Akira smiles at his old friend. Then let the bloods we spill on a Master Mochitsugu. To battle. Show yourselves. Have you no pride left? So, my informant spoke true. Shogunate cowards hiding from battle and drinking in shame. Speak your name, samurai. I am Kobayashi Kichi, loyal servant of our great emperor, but I do not address a samurai. I see only two Ronin, allied to the traitorous Shogun, too cowardly to join their feeble master in death. Careful, brave samurai. I hear insults and insolence. Akira's eyes shimmer in fury. But can your blades match your words? Kichi hesitates for a moment before steeling his resolve. Submit to the strength of the Kobayashi clan and I will grant you merciful deaths. Ooh, more. That seems problematic. Does that guy have a gun? No. Samurai, you are not welcome here. Your emperor has been corrupted at the hands of the filthy Gaijin. The rifleman, it appears the Japanese savage is upset. As Kishi sizes up the room, a flash of uncertainty crosses his face. This isn't right. My informant... Enough words. My blades will deliver your answer. Alright. Fair enough. Love that. There's definitely a lot of factions going on right now by the look of it. Okay, some kind of graphical glitch there. I swear the arrow just kind of went sideways, but 2 down. Akiri's expression becomes joyful. Such loud voices. Let's open their throats. Okay, he's a bit bloodthirsty. I like it. Alright, we're a tactical role player. Yep, this is our little bit of a... Okay, this is going to be annoying. Alright, so we've got a bit of a timeline up the top here, which tells us which combatant is coming up in their turn interval. A lower score means they move more frequently. Okay, cool. That didn't seem good. Oh. Okay, attacks of opportunity occur the moment when a combatant passes within striking distance. Okay, cool. Alright, so we want to move up here. Satoru we use movement points there. Where are our 5? Okay, our movement points are little arrows down the bottom left here. Let's go there. Right up on his butt. And we are going to use his Mofubuki cut. Fair enough. And we're going to stab him in the backside. Oh, I like the blood splatter. Look at that. Nice. End his turn. Okay, rifleman incoming. Another one. Ooh, don't love that we got shots coming out. Although it is good that it kind of shows us where that is going, so we get kind of like a trajectory of it. Interesting that they've got kind of like a fall off on the rifles too. That's sort of unexpected. Would make sense for like arrows and things like that. And I mean, obviously guns have fall off. It just looks a bit weird. So delayed skills. Some skills are not executed immediately. Instead, after activation, there's a delay while the combatant prepares to unleash a powerful attack. So Satoru is in trouble. Red line indicating the looming danger. Okay. So we're moving over here for some reason. I'm not actually seeing how the red line is showing he's... Oh, Satoru's the other guy. This is Akira. Okay, destroy the cover blocking Akira's shot. Which cover is it? Well, I'm assuming, yeah, we're going after this one, right? So what, are we just going to shoot the cover? Seems a bit... Okay, we're shooting the cover. Nice. Okay, when a combatant is preparing a delayed attack, they are vulnerable. This presents an opportunity. Doing so breaks... Okay, we can do a target breaking. Okay, cool. So, attack the NC. So this shot, if we hit him, should... Yeah, so stops his kind of attack preparation. Cool. We've got bonus AP to attack Kichi. Okay, so we're going to shoot twice, get this guy as well. I like that he got 3 shots. That's cool. So these samurai, are they friendly or not friendly? I mean, they're fighting the guys against us, but... Is that a revolver? Oh my god, I want a revolver. Nice. Up we go. Move and attack using the twin blade skill. So double stab. Boss mode. Pass his turn. He's copping it a bit. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if there's that much blood on the ground, you ain't here for long. Okay, powerful skills. Akira brings his own arsenal to the battlefield. By lining up a shot, he can fire with immense power. Okay. Right, so we're going to place a well-placed shot on any enemy. Right. Should we move first? I feel like we should move first, right? These guys are fighting away. If we were to go here, can we then... No, it's blocked. So if we then went... So there's those two boys up there, but I don't think I want to... I'm assuming he doesn't have like a quick shot he can use on me. But I'm a little bit worried about that now. So how about we just do an aim shot on him. Okay, he had to reload, so I would have been fine, but he would have broke the line of sight there. Okay. We're going to mop him up. Alright, so that's looking perhaps problematic as a battle for us to fight. I'm wondering how much we care about trying to save this boy over here. But, like, because what I'm contemplating is just running over with my main guy and trying to take out the ranged guy. But also, it doesn't seem like that's necessarily the best idea. So these boys, he has 4 health left. So I think, in theory, if I run up here, I should be able to just kill him, right? Yeah, nice. And then maybe I can get back out of the way? I mean, I could use another cut. But we're just going to pass his turn there. Range shot takes that out. Yeah, nice. So now we've got this guy up on him. He's engaged. That worked well. He's down to 2. If he gets another hit, that guy will die. But that's alright. Okay. He has a... Okay. Seeing what's going down here. Alright, so if we go up here... He's on 7. I'm potentially opening myself up to a very big hit on myself here. But if we use twin blades on him... He's dead. Nice. Can I break his line of sight? Bollocks. I don't think I actually can. So a lot of it's going to come down to whether or not I get a turn. I'm hoping... Oh, is that... I'm hoping I get... Oh no. He's going to get a turn. He's going to get a shot on me. So unless this samurai gets in there and can manage to... No. He's going to get a free shot. That's going to be bad. 3 damage. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. And then if we go up here... And let's just do quick draw. So he's got 8 health. Not quite there. Pass his turn. Samurai boy should actually finish him off for me. No, not quite. He's not going to get close enough. He's going to be able to either run away or attack me, I think. Ah, no. Don't you dare kill him. Okay. At least we saved 1 samurai. Woo! 1. You should have run when you had the chance. Okay, bugger. Alright, shift. Beyond damage, abilities can have widespread effects, including shaping the timeline. Here, Kichi delivers a staggering strike that shifts Satoru's next turn rightwards, allowing the enemies to move forwards. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, so that's pushed. Okay. So I think even though we get pushed down the turn list, we actually get more AP, is that correct? So that we have 2 AP on him right now. We're Akira. I feel like... Okay, so we're definitely going to want to try and break... We want to shoot there. Yep, so break his shot. And then if we go up here... And break his shot. And then we should be able to actually put a well placed on him. Oh, I got him with it. Nice. Okay. I didn't expect it to fire right then, but okay. He shifted him down for 1. That sucks. As you've learned, combatants' turn interval score affects how often their turn appears on the timeline. Okay. Satoru's leader's call reduces the turn interval. Okay. So there's a lot we have to do with managing these turns, right? Okay. Huh. How do I feel about that mechanic? I think it's going to take a bit to get used to this turn bar up the top. Okay. How do we want to roll this? I can't get close enough to this rifleman here, though he does concern me. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to double blade him in the butt. Because the butt is the best place for the double blades. I don't actually know whether like facing does anything with that. I don't think it does. That's my turn there. Rifleman's going to come out and probably set up a shot. Yeah, don't love it. Ah, yeah, nice. So, facing does. I got a back hit there. He shifted me backwards on the timeline. Oh, that was unpleasant. Okay, I can really see how that would work well. Yeah, bollocks. Just shifting it all the way back and then... Huh. Alright, well, first things first. Let's fix this guy, hey? We have 2... Is that going to be enough to... Yeah, cool. He's dead. Nice. So, only him left. Running away with his little... I thought it was a revolver, but is that like a 4-barrel pistol? I think it is. Okay. Let's get him up here. Got no line of sight, so we'll pass the turn there. Let's get him up here. Pass turn. He's going to run around and shoot me in the face, I reckon. Yep, ouch. At least it only does 1 damage. That's nice. Get him down here. Far target, no crit. Do you think I'll be able to get it well placed? Let's try it. Oh, nice. Oh, go. Good work. Brothers, where are you? Ooh, there is magic. Okay. Hell yeah. Where did that come from? Who is this guy? May the kami rejoice at your victory. Taeyoso-sama. It cannot end this way. You don't understand. We were promised. I see the teaching of Motsugu Domo in your blades, warriors. Satoru, Akira, your discipline honors him. It is good to see you, even in these troubling circumstances. The Emperor fights for a new Nippon. Don't you see? He will give rise to Japan. Enough! Akira's eyes remains fixed on the wounded samurai, his expression imperceptible. Let me, Satoru. Kenshi closes his eyes. Haruna-san, Akira, I tried everything I've done. I do hope you know that. Remember me as a samurai. Taeyosu studies Satoru and Akira, carefully observing them in silence. Alright, whoa, kill... Okay, we got time. Kill him, we can spare him. Better choices. Let's see what happens if we spare him. Spare his life. Perhaps a second chance may lead to better choices, just as it might for us. Kenshi looks up at you in surprise. You will let me live? Thank you, warriors. Satoru, this is not. Akira thinks better of his words. As you will it. Taeyosu raises an eyebrow at Satoru. Then he contemplates the pitiful samurai on the floor before speaking. This is not the way of Kamido. Even so, You may yet serve a purpose for our shogun. My men will see to you. Kobayashi Kishi. You know my name? Such is my business. Those old eyes see even the petty schemes of a Kobayashi run. Satoru, Akira, come with me. We must speak. Ooh, I like the timer thing. I like the forced decision. It annoys me and I like it. It puts me under pressure. It's a really good thing. Now then. Teusa looks over the two Ronin. The faint whisper of a smile on his lips. I take it you have had your fill of sake. Might I also assume you know who I am? Of course, Teusa-sama. Faithful hand of the shogun. Master Motsugu, he praised you often, and for him, praise was not, he was many things, but... Akira, let us not speak ill of Motsugu-sama. Teusa nods. Silence is a flower. Motsugu Domo knew this well, and yet he voiced praise for you both, too. Most loyal, most capable of his pupils. It is a time of great war. His loss will be felt all the more. Emperor Mutsugu, he must be stopped. Teusa sweeps his arm over the battle-ruined Ryokan. Look around you. You have seen firsthand the misguided men follow his proclamations blindly. And the power of these Gaijin weapons. Indeed, his machinery of war wreaks havoc on our lands. Each morning my pigeons return with news of his depravity. Teusu unfurls a messenger scroll and reads from it. Hiroji, a 12-year-old servant in the Emperor's castle, found in possession of Shinto talisman. The execution of Hiroji's parents, both cast into enormous clay pot and boiled alive. They were what? That is not all. Their flesh was served as a stew to Hiroji. He was forced to dine upon his parents or suffer the same fate. Teusa returns the scroll to his kimono. Emperor Mushito is an enemy to all Nippon. Under his will, our lives, our traditions, our connection to the kami, all will be taken from us. I must ask a request of you, warriors of the Mitsugu Domo. But first, do you have questions? You bloody A, I got questions, mate. Forgive me, I don't actually know what your profession is. That is true. You do not. The faintest of smiles returns to the old man's face. Fair enough. Be secretive, you bastard. How did you know we were here? Knowledge is my business. Even the drunken's rambles of two runaway Ronin and their past misadventures. Teusa gives a small little smirk. Satoru looks down in embarrassment. And what will be the fate of the Kobayashi samurai we spared? We were pushed slightly towards warm-hearted. He narrows his eyes. I have yet to decide. Your decision to spare Kiyashi was unexpected, but perhaps it is Akami's will. Whether as leverage, a source of information, or something else, he may be of value yet. Teusa-sama, we are at your service. What is your request? Forgive me. Forge in a clay pot big enough for the Emperor. Satoru clears his throat in irritation. Tomorrow you will present yourselves to the Shogun at Edo. He wishes to speak with you. Shogun Tatsuma-sama? But we are Ronin. We are unworthy of the Shogun. And yet I ask it of you anyway. Will you refuse? Of course not, Tatsuma-sama. We will be there. Good. Rest now, warriors. Tomorrow you will address the Shogun. Together we will discuss the future of our land. Dawn rises over Edo. For a fateful meeting with Shogun Tokugawa, you must travel north to the Sugami estate to find its young master, the son of an old friend. The road may be dangerous, but your task is imperative. You must deliver him to me safely, for the boy will change the course of this war. An opportunity to restore their disgraced honor. The task seems simple, and yet, who is this boy? Alright, what do I think of Shadow of the World? I'm excited. I love Outcat Games. I think they do a really good job of it. I know I butchered the hell out of all those names. I do apologize for that. I tried my best, but you know, it's just not something I'm that good at. But really, really cool premise, really cool setting. Graphics are great. The gameplay so far feels really good. The timeline I think I'm going to find a bit difficult to navigate, but once I get used to it, I think it's going to be really enjoyable. I do have a slight feeling that there'll be a kind of, I guess, a stun lock mechanic or something like that I'll probably lean into in this game. Something where, you know, you set up a aim shot and knock the enemy back. They get the aim shot to go off, and you just repeat that. I feel like there'll be something built in there. I might be wrong, but I just feel that's the way it feels like to me. I'm really intrigued about the magic. I'm really intrigued about the guns and the mechs. So anyway, the demo is available right now. The link will be below. Definitely worth taking a look at, particularly if you like RPGs, if you like Outcat games, if you like Japan. I think all of those different areas, you will find something out of this game worth taking a look at. Anyway, this has been SideQuest Gaming. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. As always, if you are enjoying the content, please consider liking and subscribing. It makes a big difference to me. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.